All right. Welcome everyone.
People always ask me, Guy, why are you?
Okay, mute my own stuff. All right, let's let people know that we are live though. 4 o'clock, right on the dot, guys. So let's just say here, live now, and just say on the general chat too. GG real today, hopefully. Hopefully, guys, hopefully. Let's get... Oh, okay, actually this is not the right account. Let's go to my main account. Yo, Fausto, how's it going, man? Man, it is cold today. It is cold. God. So I have a little bit of a heater going on. Although I do feel like it's a little too hard. It's like toasting my leg at this point. Alec plays. You said you're making mac and cheese. Let's hope. Let's hope for what, sir? Let's hope for what? Yeah, let's hope that GG is here. Wheel of Fortune? Wait, no way. Is there no GG on the wheel? There's no GG on the wheel. There is no GG on the wheel, guys. Okay, I gotta edit the title real quickly. Alright, no GG on the wheel. Aye. You're done, I guess. Well, let's get the free stuff. How about that? Not free. Let's get the daily stuff. I'm gonna change the thumbnail to something else. Yeah, I'm gonna change the thumbnail to something else. Let's see. There you go. Just alright, and then I'm gonna just change the title to Lilith done Delta wrong, Arcane chilling as there's no GG on the wall. There's no GG on the wheel. Aye. How do they not have GG on the wheel? I don't understand, guys. Yeah, no GG, why? Why? Why, Nuno, why? I don't even have anything that I really want to get from this list. I guess William Wallace. For that free spin. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, this is unfortunate, guys. This is unfortunate. Well, at the very least, I'll be able to make him a 5111. There you go. Comcha charge is 5111. Hopefully that was worth it. What kind of game is it when you can't even get the commanders? Yeah, I know. Well, luckily for me today is that this was not the only thing that I had planned for you guys. So you guys are in luck for that. But then, yeah, I thought they were gonna actually release GG today. Apparently not so GG today. Anyways, let's do the dailies first. Let's wait for everyone else to join. How about that, guys? Well, with the Mystique, I'm done. Let's claim some gold heads. Ouch. Aye. I'm gonna come back to my main account because that account is where I'm gonna focus on some of this topic. Lilith done Delta wrong. That is something that I do want to talk about. I think Petrus will be happy though. Yeah, he will be happy. He'll be happy as heck. Fifth will be happy that I messed up. Yep. He was like, how are you sure? And I'm not sure. I'm betting on it. And as you guys can see, I have failed my bet. Against my own self. Alright. What is there to do in Project Vortex? Let me go ahead and start recording just in case. Alright, let's see what we can do here in Project Vortex. I unfortunately claim all the gold chests, so I can't do the gold chests. Let's see. Courier station. Oh god. I'm so broke on this account. Like, I have like no resources at all. But yeah, that was not too bad. Hi. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. We got double C on the wheel. No research sellers earlier game too. Yeah, I guess. I tend to not use research centers. Oh, hey, that helps. Oh, 5 million food, guys. 5 million food. That's what I just use a crap ton of. Jonah Bark is nice too. Alliance quiz though, I'm not too sure if that's gonna be really helpful, but alright, what else do we have here? Let's see if we can level up Jonah Bark Prime. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I am a little more focused on invested on Lohar though. Yeah, there you go. 30% more EXP is nice. Let's see if we can land on that one again. Okay, cool. That is also nice. And let's see if we can get Path of Vengeance cleared up a little more. Blame Musa for no GG. Where's the GG? I don't know, man. I don't know. Ask the Lilith God. Ask the Lilith God, man. Oh no, okay. So I am pretty weak at this point. How about Expedition 2 though? I don't think I can beat this. Can I? Let's try. Did get myself some equipment. Musa's hiding GG in the closet? Everyone has GG, by the way. As of today. Everyone who is even free to play should be able to have GG. So that's a different story. I'll use that exact thumbnail for in 2 weeks for GG Max Pro. Although that's a very strange. The fact that they released the commander and then they'll just let it sit for another 2 weeks. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Okay, it looks like I'm getting destroyed by this this YSG, so this is not working too. Okay. And I have all the marches kind of farming. So I'm not sure if I should start from Project Vortex at this point. How far are we? Okay, we might be able to come back to these because yeah, let's come back to this one. Musa has the expertise, I bet. I do not have gold test anymore, sir. I don't have a gold test anymore. Yeah, let's go ahead and work on Project Max Level Newbie. My other restart at 3850. So this week we have another big KVK1 that we might stream, which is gonna be 3973. Yeah, they have their Kingsland later this week, so that's new. We might be able to stream that and get some free delicious content out of that. Oh, okay, Tutmos. Do you guys think our boy Tutmos is gonna get us some good armaments? 17 chances remaining. Let's find out. Ah, okay. So legendary, I'll take that. Everything else is trash though. Okay. Oh, this is actually not too bad. Come on, windfall? No windfall at all. Yeah, I'm gonna do this twice. Oh! 3920 73 doesn't exist yet. Yeah, I mean 3873. Sorry. Ah, am I getting something good? Oh, okay. Trash again. Ay. Why do I always get the trashiest stuff? I don't get it. Why don't I ever get like amazing armament? Now I don't even have like anything to buy, so I'm just buying Sage's testimony. Hiya. Oh, okay. Courier station. Let's go. Alright. And I already did the barbs on this one. 16 people watching. And I need to come up with the content right away. In my head. You love trolling Musa? Don't worry, I as a genius Musa that I am, I got it all figured out for y'all. I have content. Is this account done KVK1? Yeah, this account just finished KVK1 not too long ago. And then I'm gonna migrate before we go into KVK2. Alright, so we're back at the main account. Let me go ahead and shut off the music. Hey mate, just saw the wheel, told ya, bro. Hey. He never joined. Petrus Prime never joins my stream, but he joined it just to tell me that, didn't he? Ouch. Hey, on the good part, on the bright part, I don't need to waste too much gems. I bought another $15 bundle for 15 spins. I got some gems. And that was good, man. That was good. I will be able to use those spins for the next time that we do it, okay? Did you spin GG? No, I didn't. Just GG did not show up today, okay? You guys need to leave me alone on that. Okay, let's see if we get anything from this. Okay, trash. Oh! Wait, this is actually good. You'll be here more, don't worry. Yo! Pethor's Prime, man. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that beauty. 1.8% all damage. 2.5% defense. 3% attack. All I gotta do is inscribe legendary inscription on it. Yo, this is good fine. Wow, Lilith making up for no GG. I know. This is crazy. Yeah, it looks solid. If I ever build infantry. Oh, sorry. If I ever build infantry, that is. Oh, but like, if this was 2%, guys, I would have been so much happier. If this was 2%, I would have rerolled it for cavalry. That's what I would have done. 1.8%, unfortunately not usable for me. For my cavalry, but infantry, I think this is usable. So yeah, it's been a while since I got anything that was like usable. Let's just give it to my Guan Yu right now. Although Guan Yu is kind of stripped. Oh yeah, it's definitely better than what I have on Guan Yu. There you go. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Looks solid, at least based on what you told me this morning. Yeah, this is actually very decent. Is this all you gotta do now? Is just inscribe legendary inscription on this, and we'll be golden, guys. Doesn't that have any inscription though? No, but this slot is okay because this slot is where you can actually inscribe something like this, like this one right here, balance. Yeah, you can get those. I have one that coming up very soon too. Yeah, so you can, because that's a banner slot, right? All I gotta do is get one of those and then inscribe it there. Most likely I'm gonna switch to pincer before I do that. And it's not 2% all damage, so that means I don't have to reroll that. I'm not gonna use it for my cavalry. It's not worth it for my cavalry, to be really honest. So, yeah. But the problem is, do I really want to use this on the infantry one? What an upgrade? Yeah, on my 5th March that I don't have gear on, yes. That's what it's on. And that's about what it's worth for me at this point. At this point, yeah. Infantry armaments are kind of a meh for me. I'm waiting for the next pincer, basically, eventually next year. It's probably a lot better than what I had before, yeah. So I'll just go ahead and move that over when the new infantry formation comes. But yeah, that was a big win for today. Let's also do the daily ritual. Why do you have Alex but no gear? Because I have no one to use Alex with. I'm using Baichi Luce, so Luce does not use Alex. Guan Yu Scipio is better pairing than Guan Yu Alex, so that's why I'm not using. Okay, guys. You don't have any gear on my infantry? No, I have one gear. I have this one, Baichi. Baichi has critted KVK weapon, critted KVK helmet, and then critted Hope Cloak, uncritted Van Braces of Eternal Empire, which is a rip, but critted Eternal Knight, and critted Infantry set piece. And with a War Drum and Wind Scar, because as you guys might know, I don't care too much about infantry too much. Musa, can you help me out on this one? It's pre-KVK and why she just came out. I got him 5534 and missing about 80 hits and get 2 daily. Do you think I can get him expertise for the first KVK fight? No. Unless you get another, until you get the next wheel, I don't think it's possible. Unless you have a lot of Riders of History. packages around the corner. Although there is one condition. Actually, I'm gonna write back to you on this chat. Squirtle. One condition that makes it possible is the new Thanksgiving event potentially giving you a lot of gold head. Yeah, so that's the only possibility of you being able to expertise him before the first fight, but usually it's the week after the. It's usually the week after the first YSU, so I'm assuming that you don't. But it's only an alter fight whenever you get into KVK1. Right? So I wouldn't be too worried. Well, actually, you're in pre-KVK, then you might be fine. But yeah, most likely, unless you maxed out like the weekly. Yeah, unless you max out one of those. Unless you max out one of those guys, it's less likely. All right. Guys, this is overdue. The daily retro for my Delta formation is overdue, guys. I'm feeling very lucky. I'm feeling very lucky, guys. On this because of how that other armament just came out. So let's see, guys. Let's see if I can get that up to 3.5% and complete this slot like forever. Because if I get 3.5% here, this is a perfect armament, right? It has 2% all damage, 3.5% cavalry defense, 3.5% cavalry attack, right? So let's see if I get this. LeBron James, praying for you. Thank you. Let's get it. Okay. Gold gather speed. Okay, I'm not even gonna I'm gonna go away from this for a bit. Yeah. So that's what happened. Again, obviously, like I've been saying, this is one of the best Delta sets that there is out there. As far as what I know, even at Chasky's best Delta Rally stuff, there was only one person who had better than this in terms of overall stats. He had 7.6% all damage. I had more stats. So yeah, one of the best sets that you can find. The only thing that I can do is actually reroll that attack at this point. And if I get more than 13%, I believe, I'll be able to beat that guy. And also at the same time, I'll be able to get stats that are possibly better than 14%, 14%, 14%. Like attack 14%, defense 14%, and then health 14%. I'll be able to get past that 42% level of power within my armament. So yeah, that's why I'm rerolling this. Even if that doesn't turn out so bad, I do have this one that is missing 0.5%. So there's still room for me to actually get past that 42% maxing out. But if I didn't have any all damage, it would have been, yeah, it's basically very, very close. I think I'm like 0.5% off from all stats, like combined together as a power level from Davor stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to get that very, very soon. But my journey will continue, guys. My journey will continue. Petrus is like, replace. Is it worth it though, Musa? Small expense for all the small min-max? No. If it's for the best cavalry rally set in the game, I think it's worth it. If it's for the best cavalry set in the game, I think it's worth it. If it was like second best, it's not worth it. So that's why I'm rerolling. I'm already in too deep, guys. I'm already in too deep. Like, I'm in too deep, guys. I can't back down now. 1.9% here, 2% here, all damage. I'm in too deep. You can't pull me back now, guys. Wait, can you put one more special inscription? No, you cannot put one more special inscription. The only thing that is possible is actually having one more normal inscription on top of your current existing special inscription. And that's why I'm having a wish list set as the Flurry, not as Butterfly, because this one, it is very hard to roll all damage into this. It is much harder to roll 1.9% all damage into this. So this is very hard to beat, even if I get another Butterfly effect. But this one is actually more beatable. Also, if I get another Flurry, what I'm thinking is I can actually reroll that with one Transmutation Stone until I get all damage, more than 1.8%, hopefully 1.9% or 2.0%. And then reroll the rest stats so that I can actually run better stuff here. So that's why I am running Flurry. And you guys might call me crazy. Johnny, Musa, I want to see Max spin the YSG wheel. 80k gems should be enough, right? Yeah, I think 80k gem. I think 72k gem is actually what you need. Are you max spinning right now? Well, good luck though. I actually have something else planned for the stream, so I think we're okay with you mass spinning. But good luck. Let me know how it goes, okay? Alright, guys. So today we got an interesting content. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna start a new recording right now. So what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Channel Musa Gaming here, and today, as we are here live on the stream, we have two content prepared for you. One of them I do want to talk to you about. It's actually more of me venting, but what I do want to talk to you about is the reality of delta formation, right? And I think I need a sticky note. Sticky note. I need a sticky note for this. So reality of delta, right? So personally speaking, I think Rise of Kingdoms has done delta so wrong. So wrong. Compared to any other formations that are in the game right now. And here's what I mean. So beginning of this year, or end of last year, we got Arthur Pendragon released to the game with the concept of combo introduced into the game, right? And when that release took place, and I think a month or so before or after, we got a new formation called Delta come into the game, right? And personally, back then it was kind of bad at the same time, because what can we run with Arthur at the end of the day was the only two commander pairings that you could run with Arthur was Philip and William, right? But what was actually worse for a lot of people who were thinking about using Delta was that Attila, who was actually the best pairing for Subutai, Attila Subutai Rally was actually performing much better on Arch formation compared to Delta, right? So people like me who are min-maxing stuff and who are rallies for the kingdom, and actually myself, my personal story is that I've actually transferred everything that was in Wedge into Delta first, trusting that the Delta would actually be the new like the best setup for Attila Subutai rally. I'm not saying that's Lilith's fault, or I'm not saying that that is bad, but I'm just telling you what happened, right? And I've actually retransferred all the Delta setup that I had back to Arch because it was going to perform better for my kingdom as a rally or garrison lead. And also at the same time, if you wanted to use Arthur as primary on the field, it was better for you to actually just use Arch also, I think. The Delta did not provide that much better, like, benefits as a formation compared to Arch or even Wedge, right? Like anything that you actually had as combo damage commander, it was the Delta really didn't give you the marginal benefit that it required, like what Pincer did. And then later part of that year, I think Pincer came out, and then Pincer was used quite universally because for one, they had more than one Smite commander, like Combo did. So that right away when Pincer came out and when Bai Chi came out, Bai Chi Liu Che was a thing right away. Where's Gorgo? Gorgo and Tokugawa was a thing right away. But Delta was kind of in a weird spot where, okay, if you convert it to Delta, you're going to not perform as well as you would with Attila Subutai rally. And then if you actually were running Arthur with Philip, you're just trading really, really badly for whatever you had. Like, personally speaking, I still had like similar level of equipment. I had much worse, but then again, I upgraded and armaments, but I was not trading like I would have if I had Achilles there. So it was kind of a bit of a weird situation with Delta. But what I'm trying to say is I think given that Lilith has actually confirmed very recently that they're releasing another formation for combo damage, I think it's actually doing Delta formation users really, really wrong. For a couple reasons. For one, it was only last month that we actually got our hands on Achilles, which was October of 2025, right? And that's when we actually started to see the value of Delta. And then when you actually, start using Delta formation like I do have right now, like that's actually when you can truly benefit from the benefits of Butterfly effect, right? Butterfly effect, Thrasher effect, Steel Skin effect, because that's the only time that you actually had a full combo pairing on the field. And also at the same time with David now into the mix, you can consider using either Attila, David, or David Hector with combo added to this, right? Now remember that all of this is happening throughout October and November of this year, right? But the thing that I think is like really wrong, that the cavalry users actually got screwed over, is the fact that first half of next year, another formation for combo is coming out, right? So we only get to actually play around with Delta setup that we have currently for what? Minimum 2 months to maximum 8 months, right? 7 or 8 months. And I think that is personally really wrong, in my opinion. Is because, hey, like when we got Delta formation, we didn't have good commanders that we can actually use. As a matter of fact, even if you're a rally or garrison lead, Delta was not the formation that you'll be benefiting from from combo attack damage commanders, right? Attila Subutai was better off with Arch, and then Arthur Subutai, what am I saying? Yeah, Arthur with Philip was actually better off with just was not really benefiting from Delta formation, right? And now that we get to play around with it in October, and the fact that we're gonna have a new cavalry combo commander pairing, the fact that we're gonna actually get a new formation that's gonna be related to combo, that could potentially replace Delta formation. I think Lilith is doing us wrong there, because in all honesty, this feels a little too short of a turnaround time for us to enjoy the Delta fully. So that's personally what I feel about Delta formation. And I really, really hope that the first formation that they release into the earlier part of next year, I think it's going to be a wedge formation update, like the skill damage, the better version of the skill damage formation, right? Obviously, right now we have wedge, and wedge was here from the very, very, very beginning of formation, right? So it was one of the first formation that was ever released to the game, right? I hope after they actually get released the wedge, in all honesty, I hope the Delta comes towards the end of next first half of the year, because that's when they said that they're gonna release one skill damage formation, one smite damage formation, and then one combo damage formation, right? And what I really hope, personally, Musa's just mad. He's gonna have to convert all of that into other formation. Yeah, I mean, it is, I think, correct for us to kind of, feel like that. Well, they released Delta formation, making it sound like it was the new meta. But then again, now we get to play around with it, possibly only for 2 months. And it's actually not cheap to convert all this, right? So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's unjust, personally. I really hope that the next Smite formation actually comes before the Delta formation 2.0, is my personal opinion. But by the order of things that was released, I would imagine that the next Pincer formation 2.0 is gonna actually come towards the end of the next first half. But yeah, I personally think that a lot of cavalry commanders, a lot of cavalry rally leads in specific, is suffering a lot from the fact that they have to switch back and forth, including myself, is my opinion. So yeah, that's just how I felt. I just wanted to get it off the chest. What I do want to ask Lilith, if you guys are watching this though, is that I personally think that the next Delta formation, or the Delta formation 2.0, should actually be different from Delta in a way that it's like, oh, well, Delta is actually for more field damage, and then the next whatever formation that they are about to release is actually for rally garrison, right? And it is possible to do this, right? For example, I think like we have butterfly effect and all that stuff, Thrasher, Steel Skin, and everything that is focused more on hitting more and more combo attack, right? What if the new combo damage 2.0 formation, given that David, let's look at David real quick, because I think that we need to talk about David's, what he does, right? If you look at David, he does 2 times the combo attack, but he's not really about hitting that many targets either as a garrison lead. He's actually more focused on hitting 1 target. Let's look at GG, right? He's actually to focus more on hitting 1 target too here. So what I was hoping, or Subutai even, I didn't mean GG actually, I meant Subutai. Like let's look at Subutai. He is actually focused on hitting 1 target a lot harder, instead of hitting 10, 20 combo attacks like Achilles does in the field, right? So what I was hoping that Lilith will do is that the next combo formation that they release will actually gear more towards doing more combo damage, like buffing this more, rather than hitting multiple targets, perhaps, so that Delta does not lose all of its light all in the sudden, because that is what they have to kind of protect, in my opinion. If someone made an investment to, I don't know, whatever that they have, like the Delta formation, this is a big investment that everyone made, right? And it will cost me minimum $400 for me to retransfer this into a new formation. Instead of just trashing this formation away, which like butterfly effect is obviously really, really like amazing concept. Thrasher, Steel Skin, everything is actually really good concept. You know, keep this concept and then move on to next that actually provides more value in specific other situations is what I would ask. But I don't know how much of a voice that I will have for people who are in Lilith, who are actually making these formations. So that's what I'm asking. All right. Anyways, that was me venting for the last 13 minutes. I hope you guys actually were not too scared about whatever I was talking about, because yeah, I think it was. I was thinking about this for a while, and you know, I think really what I wanted Lilith to kind of understand is that we really didn't get a chance to really see how much value that Delta holds. But like, let's say in 3 months, we see another combo damage formation that comes into the game that will replace Delta completely. Let's say we get another pincer formation that replaces Arch completely, right? Then I think a lot of people would kind of feel disappointed, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm going to go ahead and continue on the live stream. So if you guys are in the live stream, please don't leave. But I'm going to go ahead and close out the recording. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video, guys. Peace. All right, so that was me venting, and I wanted to record that while you guys are here. And let's see. Johnny did the pulls. You did 60 spins and you got 55 heads with the bonus rewards. Yo, I don't know if that's good. 35 heads for 62 spins is actually pretty average. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I agree. Like, Lilith's gonna see this video and change mine about adding the new formation for calves. I think I was more going towards, okay, if you're gonna add something, just, you know, don't make it so that it's so overpowered. And, like, it just makes basically the Delta formation invalid completely, you know? Like, make another use for it, perhaps, is what I'm trying to say. And I made a couple videos about pincer formation, though. And you know, there were times that I felt like they were listening to me, because it was when Pincer was releasing, I released a video saying, hey, like, Pincer's most likely not going to be able to replace Arch, because if you look at Arch, the fact that it does buff normal damage actually gives it a huge advantage. It actually buffs up the normal damage, counterattack damage, which is 400 damage factor per turn that you're actually doing. And then when I released that, they actually, you know, I think it's just coincidental. When I released that, they actually delayed the Pincer's release couple days. And then when they came up with Pincer, this was all super overpowered. Pincer was the only formation in the game that was actually overpowered in terms of the level of power level that it gave. And this still is the only formation that is like truly overpowered, in my opinion, with their special inscriptions and how much value that it provides, right? So yeah, I mean, all I can do is try, right? The only thing that I can do is try. Hopefully it kind of, you know, helps them see a different perspective, right? But yeah, Pincer, I feel like it was somewhat, I think they understood before they released that it had to be, that the value that they provide over Arch had to be tremendously different. Yeah, but then there is Qin Shi Wang and why is she? And then there's cavalry in the weird yeah. So, but like in terms of the value of the formations and special inscriptions, like there's nothing that can beat pincer. If pincer was usable for Qin Shi Huang, everyone would have been destroyed even further into an unending black hole of Qin Shi Huang. So that's what I mean. So anyways, that was part 1 of what I have prepared for you guys. I do want to move on to part 2. And that is one trade. Is everyone familiar with the one trade, by the way? Is everyone familiar with the one trade, the website? So today, well, let's actually go ahead and start recording. But what's going on, everyone? Welcome back, Channel Musa Gaming here, and today, what I wanted to do nah, Musa is in the forbidden website. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that 10K account for real. So what I wanted to do was actually that, guys. You guys actually are in the right traffic or right direction. And that is, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna do smasher pass on one trade accounts. But instead of smash, it's buy or pass one trade accounts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually read through whatever this person has. For example, this one that's being sold for $10,000. Oh my god. Insane. But we're going to take a look at each of those details that this guy has listed. And you guys are going to vote whether or not we're going to buy this or not. Or whether or not this $10,000 price is worth it or not. How about that, guys? Vasa is like, oh, that's actually fun. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about this for so long. But I actually did not post a video. But I thought it would be cool for me to do it on live. I see. So that I can buy the most worthy one. I already looked at the top account. I don't know about it, bro. Hey, let's take a look at it together. But the first thing I do want to do, I don't want to start off with $10,000 account, guys, right? We can maybe start off with something that is more... Yeah, what is worth $999, right? $10,000, we can save it for later part of the video. What is $999? Like, what separates this account from being $1,000 account, right? Let's check this one out. All right, this is the very first one, so I think we need to kind of like, kind of take a moment. You guys need to give me a break in terms of if I'm kind of sloppy on this. But this account right here is named Infantry Captain. 3141, can immigrate, level 25, power 92 million, VIP 18, kill points 9.8 billion. Okay, this is pretty well stacked account in terms of kill point too for a young kingdom, I would say. And it is listed right now for $999. Let's check out what commanders that they have. So they have Bai Qi expertise, Qin Shi Huang, Arthur, Liu Che, Zhu Liang, Huo Qubing, Gonzalo, Alexander Nevsky, Attila. Okay, why does he have Attila expertise if he's an infantry captain? But anyways, Ragnar, Shang Yu, Cao, Saladin, Mehmed is not expertise maybe? Oh no, they are both expertise. Okay. Yes, William Wallace, that's nice. Belisarius, Gorgos expertise, that's nice too. Asher Venipal expertise. Yo, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, so this guy actually has like everything. Except Mulan is not expertise. He has Philip, he has YSG. Okay, Herman Prime. Achilles expertise too, okay. I like that. So he has basically everything, right? Let's see if he has Toku though. Does he have Toku expertise? He does not have Toku. Wait, what? How about Hera? So he does have Hera expertise. But if you're an infantry captain, I would imagine that you want Toku, right? Yeah, so that's a big minus for me. He does not have Subutai expertise, okay. And what else is there? Okay. Let's see if he has Scipio Aemilianus. Oh, he does not have Scipio Aemilianus. Yo, guys, he does not have Scipio Aemilianus. There's no way this commander is like not part of the system too, right? Because they have Achilles, right? Yeah, this one's Achilles. This is from official one. Yeah, so that's already a big minus for me if you're gonna call yourself an infantry captain, and you don't have Tokugawa, which is the most overpowered garrison of Rise of Kingdoms, and Scipio Aemilianus. Just because he says infantry captain doesn't mean anything, bro. They'll say anything to sell the account. But yeah, so far, a little bit of disappointment for whatever the title is. Okay, let's check out though. Alright, equipment. Yes, Sacred Dominion. Iconic 2, 0% crit. So this is not uncritted Iconic 2 Sacred Dominion. He has Iconic 5 uncritted Hammer of the Sun and Moon. Okay, so that's disappointment. If you're calling yourself an infantry captain, you have Iconic 5 but uncritted. Okay, so that's I would say yeah, that's, or does he not know how to set that up though? Does he not know how to set that up? Maybe that's why he doesn't know how to set that up. The refinement level. No, he does know. Okay, he made this and refined. Okay. So he doesn't have that many things kind of critted. But he just went focus fully on Iconics, it looks like. Iconic 5 Hydra's Blast is also really very nice though. Prior to Khan, Iconic 1, uncritted. KVK Helmet for archers, uncritted. Iconic 1, okay. Helm of the Conqueror, Iconic 3, uncritted. Lance of the Hellish Wasteland, uncritted. Iconic 1. War of the Helm, Warhelm of the Hellish Wasteland, Iconic 1. Okay, so everything else is Iconic 1. Iconic 2 Dragon Breath Bow. Okay, that's interesting. Iconic 2 Dragon Breath Plate. But everything is uncritted. This guy's got some very unlucky luck right there. Okay, there's something that's iconic then uncritted. Okay, so Iconic 4 critted. Sacred Grasp. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Iconic 5 critted Eternal Night. Okay. And then Iconic 1 Eternal Night. Okay, so that's not too bad. So he had it all kind of hidden in the bottom. Or maybe that's how the website organizes things. Iconic 2 Action of the Dawn. Okay. Shio's Return. Iconic 5. Shio's Return critted. Iconic 1. This one's also critted. Okay. How about the Ring and Horn? None of them is critted except for Archer 1. And that is Iconic 1. Okay. Greatest Glory, Iconic 3, but uncritted. All of the horns are uncritted too. Iconic 1. Okay. Leadership pants, iconic 2. Leadership boost, iconic 1. Man, whose account is this? It's a random account being sold in one trade. For $999. So we're just checking it out. Armaments. Okay, he does seem to. Does he have a full? Does he have a full pincer setup? No. No, he does not have a full pincer setup. He does have a 1 legendary, 2 legendary inscriptions that are not instruments or emblem. Okay, so that's basically guaranteed. What is this one? Bounty of Horus. Okay, so this is a double inscription from legendary. That's interesting. And it has 2.5% march speed. What is that? What is that one? Hold on. That actually could increase the value of that account right away. So let's see. Live information. Oh, that's banner. But still, it's a double inscription from a banner, though. So that is actually really, really good. So the fact that it's got a universally usable double inscription, although it's in a line formation, this can be converted. I think this is not a bad. Yeah, this is not a bad one. Okay. Yes, Thrasher. 1.8% all damage is nice. 3.5% cavalry. Attack is also nice. Defense, you can reroll that. This one's actually pretty good. Banner of the 9. I think this is also pretty good. I think this is also not bad at all. Okay. So some decent ones. Let's see what he has on the rare one. He has a bunch of rare ones. Okay. But okay, so for infantry march, he's gonna have 2 legendary, 2 rare. On archer, he's gonna have 2 legendary, 2 rare. And then on cavalry, he's gonna have 1 legendary, and I'm assuming 3 rares. Okay. Interesting. Vengeful? Okay, so that's not really that amazing. He has 1 million infantry, 1 million archers, and 700,000 cavalry. Okay. Honor points, I'm not going to care. He has 1 city theme. That is Persian Dream. Oh, he has $200 worth of flux. Okay, that's not too bad. If he has flux script for $200 already, that's not bad at all. To be honest, items have to decide it. Yeah, this is not bad at all. Passport 23. Ooh, that's a little low though. Yeah, if you're on 23 passport at 92 million power, this account is yeah, basically $800. Yeah. He does have a lot of gems saved up though. Yo, hold on. So he has 100,000 gems open. And then he has 500,000 gems saved up. Yo, that is pretty good. So this guy has 540,000 gems basically unopened. Yo, this is pretty good. Yeah, this is actually a very good value. And then speed ups. Let's calculate that. So 1.9 divided by 60 divided by 24. So he has 1,300 days of speed ups left on universals. That is pretty good. Healing 1/10 of that does about 100 days. Man, what do you think? This sounds pretty good, guys. This sounds pretty good. Yeah, he has a lot of individual credits, so he can basically buy all the passport. So I'm going to put up a poll. You guys get to decide. Infantry captain. Account for 999. Worth or not worth? But I personally, yeah, my opinion, guys, my opinion is that this is pretty worth it. So, like, yeah, that flux script changes a lot of different things. He has so much gems. And a lot of individual credits. And a ton of speed ups. I think this guy is worth it. The only thing that I would kind of be like meh about is the fact that he doesn't have other legendary silly skins. Like, even having Twilight Falls might help, but that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I think like this account's very worth it. So it was not like amazingly surprised, like amazed by what he had in terms of equipment. Armaments obviously it's good, but for an account that is being sold for $1,000, I was like not 100% sure if it was worth it. But the items, guys, Flux Script for $99.99 and 500,000 gems in the reserve, and 1,000 days of speed up, 1,300 days of speed ups. Yeah, this is not bad in my opinion. Oh, it's pretty split though. I think for one trade, if you buy an account, you can migrate for free. Yo, that is OP. Really? If you buy an account from one trade, you can migrate it for free? Yo, that changes things, guys. That changes things even more. Yeah, I would say this is worth it. Like, I know that you're supposed to, like, your value goes down significantly. I know that account's value goes down significantly if you're actually, you know, obviously, if you play the game long enough, you know, you're never going to recoup the amount of money that you spend, right? But yeah, this looks pretty good, I would say. The poll has shifted more towards worth. All right, let's go ahead and close out the poll. And there we have it, folks. 62% worth it. 38% not worth it. With 8 people who voted. Yeah, this account, Infantry Captain, in all honesty, I was not too impressed with the commanders because you didn't have Tokugawa. But, like, you know, equipments are good. Armaments are okay. But, like, whatever you had in the reserve for the items, it just blew it. Like, it is so worth it. All right, let's go ahead and go to another one. Let's go find another account. Or should we actually compare it to this other account that is being sold at the similar price, guys? Should we? What do you guys think? The gear actually was good enough for 5 marches. I just was expecting a little better because he said infantry captain. I thought he was a rally garrison lead. Yeah, let's check out this one. This one should be very similar, or this one should be slightly better than the other one, right? Because this account is actually being sold for a lot, well, $100 more, right? Yeah, so let's check out this one, and then see how much better $100 of difference makes against the other one. All right, this says infantry captain, archer captain, cavalry captain. Okay, so this guy is apparently a rally and garrison lead for all 3 troop types. That's a bold statement to make. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at what he has. All right, so he has Choyang expertise. That is nice. Shinshiwang expertise. Let's look for ones that he is missing. Okay. He has Attila. That's nice. Arthur's good. Herman. He has YSG. Okay, Hercules. Hera being expertise is really, really nice. YSS expertise is actually a good plus to have. What else does he have? Okay, let's look for a Toku. Does he not have Tokugawa too? Yo, he does not have Tokugawa. There's no way. There's no way. How about Gorgo? He does not have Gorgo expertise. Okay. Wait, let's... Yeah, we don't have Tokugawa here. So, infantry captain was false advertisement, I will say. If you do not have Gorgo expertise, guys, yeah, you're not infantry captain. Cavalry captain also not true. Subutai on expertise. Bai Chi 5000. Okay. Already, guys. Already, I feel like this guy is much worse than the other guy. That $999 guy was actually much more worth. He doesn't have Liu Che expertise. Guys, come on. He does not have Liu Che? What? No way. How does he not have Liu Che in 2025? Calls himself an infantry captain, by the way. What does he do on the field? Is he just using Qinshi Huang YSG? What is he using with Arthur? Arthur Phillip, probably? Oh my god. I think we have to go to the next one. Don't waste time. I think this is already not worth it. The moment that you see Liu Che not expertise, guys. Yeah, this is not it. But yeah, wait. Let's go ahead and check out his equipment. Okay, Sacred Dominion, Iconic 3, Refinement level 75%. You were trying, but you couldn't get it. I get that. You crafted Tesses of Hellish Wasteland, which is a big waste. You should never craft this, guys. You should always craft the Ash of the Dawn. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's... Yeah. Hey, at least he has a Horde of Fury, Iconic 3, critted. Armaments, he has Circle Formation. Okay. Well, at least he has... He doesn't have full set for archers. Okay. Yeah. Not worth it. I'm gonna overroll. Not worth it, guys. Yeah, this is very disappointing, guys. So, if you're considering buying an account around $900 range, yeah, get this guy. Infantry captain. Definitely not this guy. Definitely not this guy. This guy is not worth. Alright. Let's see. Let's check out another account that is worth more than this account. That is priced more than this account. $12.50. Yeah, let's consider this one. Although it does... Okay, so this might actually be even worse than the last account, guys. I can already feel it. The legendary equipment, the count is actually not that amazing. So he has 4 commanders expertise. I'm assuming this is a KVK4 account. 96 million kill points, VIP 14. He wants to sell it for 1250. Yeah. Yeah. And 0 legendary inscriptions. Okay. Okay. So the infantry captain, guys. Infantry captain. VIP 14 for 1250. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's check out something that looks pretty cool. Okay, so this one looks pretty interesting, right? Yeah, this one looks pretty interesting. He has 11 billion kill points, 100 million power, VIP 19. Let's check out this guy. I think this guy will not disappoint me. Infantry captain, cavalry captain. Infantry captain, cavalry captain, guys. Let's find out what he has. I already see some good stuff. Talented KVK stuff. All right. So infantry captain. Okay, Liu Chi expertise is nice. Bai Chi expertise is nice. Qin Shi Huang expertise is nice. Hercules expertise is nice. Gorgo is expertise. That's good. Okay, he has a lot of commander's expertise. Let's find out. Tokugawa. He does have Toku. Not expertise, though. What does that say? 5520? Okay. Hopefully he has enough gold heads. Yeah, hopefully he has more gold heads for him to expertise him. Attila 511. Okay. Cavalry captain Attila is an expertise. Alright. Alright. How about Eleanor? You don't have Eleanor. Okay. So definitely not cavalry captain. Subutai? No Subutai. No Subutai. Guys, no Subutai. Again, called it infantry captain and cavalry captain. Okay. A little bit of disappointment. But he does seem to have Scipio Aemilianus, so maybe he means he's a rally lead. Yeah, $999 account is still better so far. Equipment though, ooh, this changes things. Guys, iconic 5 KVK weapon, credit. This is not bad. Okay. I understand a little bit of pricing here now. Because of this. And then Helm of the Conqueror, iconic 5 credit. Okay. Okay. So you're infantry rally lead. You're infantry rally lead. I get you. Alright, this is good. Do you think buying an account is better than starting new? I don't think people look very fondly of people who buy accounts, to be honest. I don't buy accounts. I don't even let people touch my account. I'm just doing this for content, guys. I'm doing this because I ran out of ideas to do content. So, yeah, that's what this is. But, yeah, I generally don't recommend you buying accounts. It's not fun. But it is a lot more expensive to raise your own account up to this level, yes. Like, way better, way more than 2,300. But, yeah, iconic 5, KVK weapon, helmet. This is good, guys. This is good. Yeah, this is just for fun, basically. Yeah. And let's see. Does he have Hope Cloak iconic 5? Okay, yes. It does seem like he has the full Rally set iconic 5 credit. The iconic 4 credit for the boost. Gloves iconic 5. What about the pants? Okay, so Eternal Night iconic 4. So he does have the best equipment. Not best, but he has like the semi-best legendary KVK rally or garrison setup for infantry. Okay, so that's pretty good. So that equipment piece, I would say, I kind of understand why he put it up so little higher than 999 guy. I think we have to check the armaments to find out if he's actually. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Ring of Doom Iconic 5 credit is huge, guys. This is huge. Ring of Doom Iconic 5 credit is huge. How about Horn of Fury? Oh no. Does he have Greatest Glory? No. Okay, so he's missing. He's missing one. He's missing one accessory. And the fact that he's missing, the missing piece is Horn of Fury is a little bit sus. A little bit sus, but okay. But this is actually not bad. You know, like equipment wise, this is top notch. Like most people will not have this account. So that's pretty darn good. Let's go to armaments. Oh, look at that, guys. So he has Thundering, which is really amazing. And then he has Toppler. 3.3% attack, 1.6% defense, 2.3% health. Okay, so that's good. And he has a Pincer Banner with Assertive. Okay, 2% more damage while on the map. Okay, so that's pretty good. 4% combo damage resistance. Okay, so that's actually arguably, possibly better than Airtight, which only kind of does better against combo. So that's really good. Let's see though. Where's this pincer for destructive? Yeah, it's this one, right? Yeah, there's the horseshoes. Okay. Ooh, he's missing one slot on. Yeah, he's missing one inscription. But I'll say whatever he has is pretty good in terms of in terms of a good rally setup. So I'll say Arma's not so bad. Not so bad at all. Let's show you this first. Okay, 1.9 million infantry, 800,000 cap, 700,000 archers. Okay, that's nice. Honors, I don't care about honors. Twilight's Fall and St. Peter's Basilica. I think St. Peter's Basilica is the one that you get from what's this called? KVK coins, right? Yeah, so okay, so he has two that is achievable from KVK coins. That's nice. Let's go to items. 2 flux coins. Crystals don't matter. 18 million individual credits. Okay, so he has 100,000 gems, but he does not have any leftover gems. And he has 50 passport pages though. Okay, and speed ups he has about like 1,000 days. I'm assuming. A little bit less, maybe 800, 900 days. Nothing too exciting after that, though. Okay. So a little bit more premium than the $999 one. I think this is actually pretty worth it, just from the equipment alone. But let's just go ahead and put it up for the poll. Let's start a poll. 2,300 account worth it or not worth it? So while you guys are actually doing the voting, personal opinion, I think his equipment is really good, right? Iconic 5 crit, weapon and helmet, KVK. That you don't see that often. You can't spend money to get them right away. You have to spend so much time. Even if you get so lucky and just crit both of them, It's gonna take you a year and a half minimum, right? Back in the day, especially. So this is not an account that was made over 1 or 2 days. One thing that I do want to kind of point out is that he is missing some rally setup. Like Tokugawa, the fact that he's missing Tokugawa is a big thing. And I don't see how many gold tests that he has. Maybe it's at the end. Who knows? Yeah, I don't see how many gold tests he has, to be honest. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But if you want to be a rally lead and rally lead right away for a decently good and strong account, I think this is not bad. The fact that he is VIP 19 is also a big help. And also at the same time, the fact that he has a decent amount of armament is also not bad. No, the chat's voting not worth it. Scroll down more, we see gold test? Really? Is it in the items? Let's go to items. Huh? I don't see it. Oh, okay, so there you go. There you go. 889. Okay, so he has... Okay, so he has gold heads. He has 889 gold heads. So that's not too bad at all. He has inscriptions. Okay, Hunter, Line Shot, Valiant. A lot of transmutation stones and a lot of formation choice chests. Personally, I think this account is pretty worth it. If he has 900, like about 900 goldas, I think it's worth it. Oh, the chat has actually shifted towards more worth it now. After seeing how many goldas he has. Yeah, the only thing that he was kind of missing was goldas for the account. Yeah, although it is a little premium from the $999 one, I would say this is pretty much worth it. Yeah, 300 stones is also really, really nice, right? Armaments. So everything kind of combined together, I think it's not bad at all. Like, if I was starting Rise of Kingdoms, and I didn't really care about buying accounts, which I do, but, like, let's say I don't. And I was like, okay, well, I'm looking for a good account. The fact that this account has about 900 gold is a big plus. And the fact that everything that he has is actually worth a lot more than $2,300 is a big plus. I think this is worth it. 50-50. We need a tiebreaker, guys. We need a tiebreaker. Not worth it? Oh, no. You guys are fighting. Are you guys going towards not worth it? But for 1,300 more, compared to the other one, I don't know. How far was the $999 one far from VIP 19? It was pretty far. It was about $1.5 million away, because it was at, I think, 4.7 million. And then I think VIP 19 is like 6 million. Yeah, so it was, at VIP 19 though, guys. VIP 19 is big stuff. Oh, you guys are not worth it. Okay. It's a very close call though. But I would say this is worth it for some people. For some people who actually values more of like commander stuff. I get it. Alright, so the chat has decided the $2,300 account was not worth it. Musa's choice is that this is actually pretty worth it. But infantry captain, cavalry captain, good job. Hope you sell it. I would say, I don't know if that's like even the right thing to say. Hope you sell your account, man. Yeah, much better than the ones, the two below him. That's for sure, guys. Like, these two were like not worth it at all. Alright, guys. Are we going for a $950 one? Or are we going to... Do you want to take a look at some Zenith of Power infantry skin one? What do you guys think? Which one do you guys want to look at? Do you want to take a look at the Zenith of Power one? $2,700 one or $951? Show us some big fish. Okay. Okay. Should we check out the $6,000 one already, guys? $6,000 one? It is saved by one person. So someone's eyeing on it. Yeah, we start the 6K one. And then we'll finish it off with $10,000 one. Probably we'll just get amazed by how much of a thing that he has. But anyways, oh, this looks... Yo, guys, this guy has 10 special inscription. Okay. VIP 18, yes. VIP 18 is kind of a meh. So that's a big of a minus for a $6,000 account. Let's see, everything else is perfect though. Okay, Qin Shi Huang, nice. Huo Chu Bing, Bai Chu Zhuge. He said 2 Zenith of Power skin Archer Captain. Okay, so Cho Young is here. Hera is here, so he has the Archer Garrison. Let's see if he has a Shapur. He has Shapur expertise. That is nice. Asher Venipal. No way, he does not have Asher Venipal. He does not have Asher Venipal? Really? He has Shapur, but he doesn't have Asher Venipal? No, there is Asher Venipal. Why was it not searchable? Okay, so he has Asher Venipal. So he has all the commanders that you will find in Archer Captain. So that's good. And even Daido, in case she becomes a meta again. Any commander that he is missing? Liu Che's nice. Let's look for the cavalry commanders. The most recent one. Hector's not there. Achilles? Wait, am I just not able to search this? What is going on? So yes, Arthur. Let's just see if he has Achilles or Hector. Henry is nice. So he was actually a rally lead for a while, I'm assuming. Okay, he has YSS, which is really good. But he doesn't have any of the new commanders. Okay, cool. I'm assuming he didn't want to use the gold heads. Which is fine. Okay, so he doesn't have any of the new commanders. Got it. But yeah, in terms of Archer, Rally, or Garrison lead, he does have all the commanders that you need. All the meta infantry, all the meta fielders, except for Achilles is already here. So I'm saying that in terms of commanders, it's not too bad. You think it is bugged? Yeah, it might be bugged. Yeah, my apologies there. Okay, wait, let's go check out cavalry, see if it shows up. Yeah, so he doesn't have Achilles. That's fine. It's the Archer account. Let's check out what he has. Sacred Dominion Iconic 4. What? Okay, so that's pretty good. Sacred Dominion Iconic 4 credit. That's really, really nice. Prior to Con Iconic 2 credit. Okay, so this is really nice too. And he has the Infantry KVK weapon and helmet. That's nice. And he has a decent cavalry setup, it looks like. Iconic 2 chest piece. Iconic 2 critted chest piece. Iconic 2 critted Hellish Wasteland boots. Armband of Hellish Wasteland. Okay, so that's kind of a minus. Navarre's control is better, in my opinion. Iconic 4 Shield of the Eternal Empire. Okay. Alright, there you go. That's your rally setup. Iconic 5 critted Dragon Breath Bow. Iconic 5 critted Dragon Breath Plate. Iconic 5 critted Dragon Breath Tasset. Iconic 5 critted Dragon Breath Van Braces. Iconic 5 critted Dragon Breath Helmet. Iconic 5 Dragon Breath Boost critted. Okay, that not too bad. Iconic 5 Ring of Doom critted. Okay, so this is good. What about the Horn? Okay, so Iconic 5, Horn of Fury critted too. Okay, so he has a full setup, guys. He has a full rally setup with Dragon Breath set. That's good. That's good. He does not have a KVK weapon or helmet for archers, but that is understandable. A lot of archer rallies actually just go for the Dragon Breath set, so that's not too bad. And it does look like he has a pretty decent cavalry setup, infantry setup too. But as a rally or garrison lead, I think he has what it takes in terms of equipment 100%. Just not the most optimal one, but most optimal one is just for people who are min-maxing. Basa is saying, so the gear is complete, I think. Yes, the gear is complete. That's what we were looking for. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so what do we have here? We have 2 interpret, so that's really nice. Both of them are okay. Not amazing, but they're okay. 2.5% health, 2% attack, 2.7% defense. I'm assuming he's using this one. 2.2, 3.1, 2.5. So this one has just more defense than the other one. That's good. Balance, no all damage, 2.3% attack, 2.6% defense, 3.1% archer health. Decent stuff. Normal armaments that you'll find in anyone, I'll say. He does have really good infantry setup. Yo, this is actually broken. This setup is good. Toppler with 1.9% all damage, 3.5% attack, 3.5% defense. This armament is broken. Oh, it's a shame that he's actually an archer main. Yo, this one's good. This one's good, guys. This one's good. This is just missing 0.1% all damage. Yeah, this is OP. This is better than what I have, actually, for that slot alone, if you're just comparing it to what I have. Until I get the attack reroll, then I'll have better. But yeah, this is actually really good. Well, Olympias Chorus Master, okay, 2.6% attack, 2.1% defense, 2.4% health. Obviously not the best stats overall, but the fact that you have a legendary inscription on it is really big win. Okay, he has a lot of hunter. So let's check out each of the hunter. So cavalry, okay, this is whatever. Archer, 3.3% attack, 2.1% defense, 1.5% all damage. I'm assuming that he's using this. Infantry, 3.1% attack, 3.5% defense, 2.7% health. Okay, this is not bad. Cavalry, 3.5% health, attack, defense, and health. This is actually really good. And archers, 1.7% all damage, 3.5% defense, 2.7% attack. Okay, so he might be actually using this one. Yeah, this one's actually good. So for scroll for archer is not bad. He has a full legendary armament setup. 6K for VIP 18? Hell no. Really though? Like, he has 13 billion kill points. He has full legendary armaments, full legendary equipment for rally or garrison lead with full iconic 5 critted ring and horn. So I would say this is not bad. But let's check out everything else that he has. Okay, so just mediocre stuff. Anything worth mentioning? Not really. Okay. So everything else is kind of a meh in my standard. But yeah. Pretty decent stuff, by the way. Pretty decent stuff. I would say for that one rally march, he has what it needs. This is a proper archer rally lead that could even rally in, I would say, A tier kingdom or even higher. So that's good. Let's go into units. He has 1.4 million archers 1.15 million, cavalry 1 million, infantry. Okay, so that's not too bad. Honor points, I don't really care. City theme. Okay, so this is the more important ones. With his gear, he doesn't need a lot of gems. Yeah, I agree, dude. Oh, he's 1 million gems away from VIP 19, so that's nice, actually. So Twilight Falls. Okay, that's good. Flight of the Hero. Hero. Okay, so Archer 10% attack. It's whatever. So he has the Ancient Leisure, which is Archer 15% skin, and Archer 20% skin, which is Poseidon's Sanctuary. Okay, so Zenith of Power, pretty decent stuff. 20% Archer attack skin is actually really, really nice for archers. As a matter of fact, I think for archers after the new KVK technology came in, attack is better. I believe this is actually the best or second best Zenith of Power skills for archers, I believe. It's either this one or Archer Help. So this is actually really good. The fact that he has this one is really good. Okay. He has 26,000 gems. VIP level, he is 1 million away, or 950 to be exact. 1 passport page. Have 5 conquest coins. Yo, 5 conquest coins? Okay, so that actually adds a lot of value. Because having a lot of conquest coins would mean that you'll be able to buy a lot of blueprints. Okay, so that's not too bad. Speed ups though. How much is 393,000 divided by 60 divided by 24? Okay, so that's 272 days of speed ups. Okay, so he has about a year of speed ups, so he does lack a little bit of speed ups. 1,883 legendary commander sculptures. So this is golden. So whatever cavalry, whatever new archer commander that comes out, whatever cavalry commander you want to max, you can instant max it. 1,800, 1,900 legendary commander sculptures. This is good. And he has a lot of blueprints already, it looks like. Haven't worked on too much on the Hydra's Blast and Ancestral Mask of the Night. Okay. Armaments, he has Inscription for Calm and Lion Shot, which is not something that, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Conversion Stone, 27 Conversion Stone is actually a big plus because we're probably looking at having another Archer release of the formations very soon. So having more Conversion Stone is always going to help. This is pretty good. I would say this is actually a really, really solid archer captain. I'm surprised, actually. But it looks good. But is it 6K good, though? All right, that's for you guys to decide. You guys are the ones who's voting. For me to avoid my my controversy, $6,000 account. Worth it or not worth it? Again, my personal opinion, because of the Zenith skin, because of the most recent Zenith skin for archers, because of the armaments, because of the equipment, because of gold heads, despite it being a VIP 18, I think this is worth it. But what do you guys think? Go vote, guys. Go vote. I started a poll. You guys vote. Not worth it. Yo, hold on. 4 votes into not worth it? Really? Really? But he has the rally set. Armors all in the all in the right places. This is not even worth $6,000? You guys think so? Black market, this is like 1 to 3K. Okay. Is really though? This account looks pretty stacked. Am I just too generous? Is that what's going on? Do I not understand the market, guys? Yeah, he has the full Archer rally setup. Yo, 6 votes, 5 votes into not worth it already. I think it's already closed. Okay, so the chat has voted. It is not worth it, guys. Ouch, you guys are brutal. You guys are brutal. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I personally thought it was worth it. Like, I think the only thing that I would have kind of felt better about if he had more speed ups. But yeah. But anyways, the chat has voted for it, against it, so let's go ahead and move on. All right. Should we do one more before we take a look at $10,000 one, or should we actually go ahead and start on the big guy? I do want to kind of compare another one with $999 one. We'll teach you, bro. Don't worry. If I invest 5K into a $999 account, I can get in a way closer. Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. Do you guys want to actually compare this one, 951, to $999 one? Yeah, let's do that, guys. Let's do this, and then we'll go ahead and touch the big guy, the $10,000 account. How about that? All right. $950, guys. $950 account. It says infantry captain, cavalry captain. Okay. 3 special inscriptions. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Ho Chi Minh Bai Chi. Okay, so at least he has it's not like the other guy who didn't have Liu Che expertise. Gorgo expertise is nice. Toku and Scipio expertise is nice. Liu Che expertise, okay. Let's look at it by type, okay. Cavalry. What are we missing here? So we're just missing Arthur. Subutai is missing, so obviously not really a cavalry captain. Eleanor's missing, so again, not really a cavalry captain. How about infantry? Okay, so more like infantry captain. Scipio, Gorgo, Toku, Bai Chi. Does he not have William Wallace? Oh, William Wallace, not expertise, guys. William Wallace, not expertise. Wow, okay. So this guy better be sitting on a lot more gold heads than the $999 one. How about leadership? Okay, Philip expertise is nice. And nothing else. No Hera. But he has Toku, so that's fine. If you have Toku, wait, Hera's right here. What am I talking about? Okay, so he has Hera, Philip. Nice. Those are the 2 leadership commanders that you want. Not worth it next? Yo, really? No, you guys haven't seen the equipment. Yeah, let's check out the equipment, guys. Because, yo, what? Iconic 5, Iconic 4, Iconic 4, KVK coin, KVK weapon, critted. I'm assuming this was critted on crap because the helmet is Iconic 3, uncritted. So that's okay, but this is really nice. Cavalry setup, decent stuff, but I'm more interested in infantry. Archer setup is actually also decent too. Okay, infantry Gloves iconic 3 critted. Boost iconic 4 critted. Okay. Weapon iconic 3 critted, but that's probably replaced by the KBK weapon. Hope Claw iconic 3 critted. Eternal Knight iconic 4 critted. Shio's Return iconic 4 critted. Ring iconic, ring critted. Okay, so ring crit is nice. Horn critted iconic 2. Okay, so this is not too bad. This is equipment wise, this is better than the $999 one. I think equipment wise, this is better than $999 one. Yo, how's it going, No Lord Gaming? How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, equipment wise, I think this guy is better than the $999 one, for sure. Because one, yeah, that critted iconic for KVK weapon just does it. Okay, let's take a look at armaments though. I don't know, Musa, bro. I don't know, man. You gave me cake a few minutes ago, and then now you're giving me this stale cake. Yeah, you were looking at $6,000 account, guys. You guys can't be comparing a $6,000 account to a $950 account. He has only 3 special inscriptions? Yeah, let's take a look at it. So those are all ones that you can actually farm. Banner of the 9 Cauldrons, okay. Stats are not too bad. Attack 3.1, defense 3.5, health 2.6%. Okay. And then this one right here, 2, scroll 3%, 2.3%, 2.6%. Not bad at all. Okay. And he does not have a rare inscription for his instrument. Okay, so that's a minus. I'm assuming he's using either of those. Oh, so he does not have... Okay, so he does not have a notable instrument to use. Okay. That's disappointment. How about these? I'm assuming he's using this one. Attack 1.7%, defense 1.7%, all damage 1.4%, guardian smite. It's okay. How about the other ones? Yeah, not really worth it. Okay. And I'm assuming he's using this one for second inscription. Got it. Is armor wise, I'll be honest with you, a little bit of disappointment. Even compared to $999 one, which was the cheapest one that we took a look at. Okay. Little bit of disappointment for $950. Okay, and 1.3 million cap, 1.35 million infantry, 650,000 archers. Okay. And for his zenith, he has 10% infantry defense, which is, again, acquirable from KVK coins, I think. So that's what he has. Let's look at items. He is 2 million points away from VIP 19. 71 passport pages, okay, but 28,000 gems is kind of okay. 1 million minutes of speed ups, that's probably about 800, 900 days of speed up. So in terms of speed up, he's not too bad. 475 commander sculptures. So he's lacking the commander sculptures. And then he has some blueprints. Nothing really notable here. And 10 conversion stones. Okay. Musa hating on $999 account. Why? No, $909 account was good, but I'm just saying that the equipment that this guy has is better. Alright, I'm gonna start a poll still, regardless. $950 one. Worth it or not worth it? All right, guys, vote away. So we can take a look at the big guy, the $10,000 guy. Let's take a look at the most stacked account in one trade history, right? We got one worth it, two not worth it. Oh, guys, this is pretty close. Again, like the weapon and helmet is not bad at all. The fact that he has a traded KVK weapon is not bad. Three not worth it, one worth it. Man, you should see black market. I do not want to go into black market, dude. This is an official Rise of Kingdoms trading platform, so that's why I'm looking at it. Hey, worth it. 57% worth it, guys. One more vote. The next vote. Unless it goes into not worth it, we'll actually close the poll, guys. Hey, yeah, I'm telling you, this is actually, the equipment-wise, he's not bad at all. This guy's not bad at all. All right, guys, your vote will count on this platform right here, guys. Vote it away. I'm going to give you guys 10 more seconds for the last minute changes or last minute votings, guys. 10, 9, oh, 62% worth it. 38% not worth it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending the poll with 62% worth it, guys. No, honestly, guys, you guys can't compare it to $999 one. It's not whether or not is this the best forest value. It's more of like, okay, is this worth $950? I think it's worth $950, to be honest. So that's not too bad. Okay, so this guy has earned himself a worth it stamp mark. Now, let's look at the big guy, guys. Let's look at the big guy. I am scared to take a look at what this guy has. Because he listed his account for $10,000, guys. He listed his stuff for $10,000, guys. Now let's feast. Yeah, let's feast, man. Let's feast. This is why we actually started this video, by the way, because we wanted to take a look at this $10,000 account and how stacked this is. All right, it says 11 zenith power skins: infantry captain, archer captain, cavalry captain, leader. Oh boy. They're all worth it if you never spend on this in this game, because it will cost you way more to get these guys. Yeah, I agree with you, but I think we're kind of considering that, okay, well, given that you enjoyed your account for however long, like, okay, so you gotta understand that your account's gonna be worth a lot less than how much you actually spent on this account, right? So we're just talking about, like, considering some people have some black market knowledge here. You know, we're just doing this for fun. All right. All right. So commanders, let's see what they have. Let's go by each troop type. So Baichi, Lucia, Scipio, Zenobia. Okay. Leonidas, Guan Yu, all expertise. It look like. Gorgo's not expertise. Yo, $10,000 account. Gorgo's not expertise. What's going on? He said infantry captain, archer captain, cavalry captain. Gorgo's 5551. Oh. Okay. A little bit of disappointment there. Maybe he's not an infantry rally lead or garrison lead. We'll find out soon. Scipio Emiliana's 5421. By the way, SVIP account. SVIP account with 23 billion kill points. Tokugawa, not expertise. William Wallace, not expertise. So definitely not an infantry guy, I can tell. So he has basically the field option, which is Baichu Luce, Guan Yu Scipio. Okay. Okay. Well, let's not judge. Let's push all the judgment until we take a look at every single one of them. Okay, so cavalry. It looks like he has Attila expertise. That's nice. Arthur, Huo Chubing, Xiang Yu, Eleanor. So I'm assuming this guy is a cavalry rally lead or garrison lead. Belisarius, Chandragupta, Alex Subutai. Okay, Subutai expertise means he's definitely rallying the cavalry. Bertrand, Yanziska, Takeda, William. Okay, so definitely a cavalry rally lead. Justinian, not expertise though, which is surprising, but not a big negative. And no Achilles or Hector. I'm assuming he has a lot of gold tests, so that's not too bad. Let's move on to archers. Qin Shi Huang, Shazar, Choi Young. Okay, Choi Young's Shapur. So he has good setup for cavalry and archer, it looks like. I'm assuming, yeah, YSG's expertise. What about Ashurbanipal? Unexpertise Ashurbanipal? Okay, so why does he have Shapur expertise if he doesn't have... Yeah, if he doesn't have Ashurbanipal expertise, why does he have Shapur expertise? That's something that I don't understand. So he does have Henry, but Shapur should go well with Ashurbanipal and Ashurbanipal only, in my opinion. So that's a little bit of minus. Okay, but definitely more of a cavalry guy, it looks like. Leadership. Okay, Trajan expertise, Philip expertise, Hera expertise, YSS expertise. That's all you need to look at. Pretty decent. All right, so more of a cavalry guy, I would say, so far. Let's take a look at what he has. Ooh, a lot of equipments. All right, what does he have? He has a full siege set. That's nice. Hydra Bow and Ancestral Massive Knight, Iconic 1 uncritted. Interesting. Okay, so he has 2 Iconic 5 critted cavalry weapon, but not KVK weapon. Okay. Okay. I'm processing that. So he does not have cavalry KVK setup. Watch Musa get humbled. Bro. Watch Musa get humbled. What are you talking about, bro? Like, don't mess with my cavalry set, dude. Like, you cannot compare me to... There's 2 people that can possibly make that. As far as what I know, there's 2 people that can possibly make setup that is better than mine. One of them is Chasky. If he actually converted all of his Arch setup to Delta, then he would technically have something better than me because he has double legendary inscriptions. And 2, there's this guy with 7.6% all damage that has the best Delta rally setup in Chasky's stuff. If his setup did not change, he would marginally be better than mine. No one else has had a better armaments or gear than me. It is impossible to get a better equipment than me. There's very few people that can get better stuff than this right now at this moment. So, yes. The fact that this guy does not have KVK weapon and helmet is a disappointment. It's a big disappointment. How much is your Musa? Is your account Musa? Would I sell it for 99 cents? I don't know. I'll probably hide my bank account so you can't transfer your money to me. Anyways, yeah, but it is good that he has 2 Iconic 5 credit set. And he has a full cavalry set, it looks like. Wait, where is his Navarre's control? Okay, so there you go. Iconic 4, though. And then Asher the Dawn, Iconic 5. Ring is not Iconic 5? His ring is Iconic 2, guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. Iconic 2 ring critted. He has Greatest Glory critted instead. Oh god, Iconic 5 critted Greatest Glory. Okay. So that's better than not having it. But it is definitely not a preferred choice for cavalry rallies. Greatest Glory does not outperform Ring of Doom in rally garrison situation. This is a big mistake. The fact that he didn't actually focus on Ring. Iconic 2 Horn of Fury critted is also a disappointment for $10,000 account. Pendant of Eternal Night Iconic 5 is okay. Concealed Dagger, okay. He has a leadership set Iconic 5. Okay, so this is actually pretty good, pretty big plus. Iconic 5 uncritted leadership scepter. He has a full leadership set with leadership crit on most of them. So if you want to run a mixed garrison, I guess you can do that. But yeah, the fact that he has it is better than not having it for sure. Okay, let's take a look at his armaments. I think we have seen enough in the equipment. Okay, so this is good. He has Butterfly Effect with Brutal. So this is a really good armament. I'll tell you guys this right now. This is possibly better than what I have. But because he didn't reroll the cavalry attack right now, arguably whatever I have is actually better. I have 1.9% all damage, 3.3% cavalry defense, and then 3.3%, 3.3% cavalry attack. So, but the fact that he has double inscription on this is a big plus. Okay. So this I think is a really good plus. Hunter, he did not convert them to Delta. Okay. Thrasher with 3%, 2.5%, 3.1%. Okay, so this is a Delta Thrasher. Okay. Flurry, 3.5% cavalry, march speed, 1.5% defense, 2% health. Okay. Steel skin 1.7%, 3.4%, 3.3%. Okay. My assessment on this could potentially save the account. This right here. Because you do not get a double inscription with legendary inscription anywhere. Like, you don't get to choose that. The Lilith has just give it to you. The fact that he has 2 of those is absolutely busted. He has this one right here, which will say, which is Intrepid with Resistant, which is going to give you 2.5% more counterattack damage of all types. Okay, it's a shame that it's on Archer one. I hope that whoever gets this account will actually wipe this out and then give it to Cavalry. Because of the double inscription. 2.5% more counterattack damage works better on Cavalry, in my opinion. So that's good. Outside of that, I think this is pretty impressive, but it's on Archer. 2% all damage, 3.3% attack, 3.1% defense. Okay. Okay, he has one He has one cavalry skill damage set. He has one butterfly set. Okay. Is it possible for you to get 2 special inscriptions on one armament? No. You can only get 1 special inscription and 1 normal. I don't think it is possible for you to get 1 special inscription and 1 rare inscription. As far as what I read from the description, I do not think it's possible. Wait, why don't you put some normal inscriptions on your cavalry? What do you mean normal inscriptions? You cannot inscribe this. You cannot inscribe normal inscriptions to this. If you want to put normal inscription, it would actually erase butterfly effect. So it's a double inscription with legendary inscription has to be born with it. So that's why I was saying that the entire value of this account could come from these 2 inscriptions. Double inscription with special inscription. I don't have any that has that. Like, this guy has 2. So that is OP. This $10,000 right here, the value of this, like $5,000 to $8,000 of value of this account actually might come from the upward potential of those 2 inscriptions is what I'm saying. Those 2 armaments. Okay. Units, 2.8 million. Cavalry. Wait, hold on. He has 2 different sets for cavalry. Okay, so I'm assuming 2.8 million archers, I'm assuming. 4.5 million cavalry, and then 3.1 million infantry. Okay. City themes. Okay, what is the best city theme that he has? Does he have Battles Bloom? He has 15% cavalry defense, 16% troop attack. Okay, but he does not have cavalry health 15%. The best cavalry city theme. Okay, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But troop attack 16% is really, really good. 15% cavalry defense is actually the second best option that we have until we have another 20% cavalry defense skin. So Zenith Power skin is actually pretty good. He has $20, $10 flux scripts, 2.5 million gems. 2.5 million gems? Okay, that's pretty OP. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty darn OP, guys. He has 169 pages of speed ups. 4.2 million speed ups. Okay, let's calculate that. Okay, he has 10 years of speed ups, basically. 9 years of speed ups. Commanders. He has 737 legendary commander sculptures. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. And he's not crafting. Yeah, he's not crafting cavalry KVK setup, is he? He does not have any cavalry KVK blueprints. Okay. Armament wise, spike, elite, assertive. Okay, 81. Understood. My assessment on it. Commanders, I think, is okay. I think if you can just consider this account a cavalry rally lead account. Cavalry rally, cavalry garrison count. Equipment, disappointing. Like straight up for a $10,000 account, I would say equipment is disappointing. Like, I get that you don't have the KVK set, but if you're a cavalry rally lead, I would say you have to have KVK weapon and helmet. That's my opinion. For an account that is SVIP and selling for $10,000. But for a rally or garrison lead, the fact that you have 2 double inscription on emblem and instrument with normal inscription added to it that actually does bring value to potential rally or garrison lead, these two armaments actually make this account worth it, is my assessment. Personal assessment from a rally or garrison lead. With time and enough transmutation stone, I think you can make this into a potentially much better maxed out account than mine. Just because he has that 3.5% wielder's troop, cavalry attack, just attached to it with brutal. Just because he has that resistant attached to this one. So my assessment is that $10,000 worth it. And the fact that he has like 9 years of speed ups also helps. But let's start a poll. $10,000 account. Worth it? Not worth it. With $10,000 in Siberia, you can... Serbia, sorry. I read that wrong. Serbia, you can live 2 years. Oh, let's find out. What do you guys think? $10,000 account. Worth it or not worth it? I think personally it's worth it because of those two. Like, if I didn't see those two armaments as a rally lead account, I think I would have personally been disappointed at this account because it's selling for the highest price in this one trade platform. But because of this double inscription one, and because this can actually technically be another double inscription on your legendary cavalry setup, I think this is worth it. But what do you guys think? It's 50-50, guys. 50-50. He has a shockingly sad amount of healing speed ups. It doesn't matter though. If you have like 9 years of universals, I think it's fine. And also, the building and research can now be converted to healing eventually. So, I think it was, yeah. I think speed up's not a big problem for him. I think, yeah. My only disappointment in this account is the fact that he doesn't have KVK weapon and helmet, and the fact that he didn't really even start on it. Whoever the previous owner was, but again, because of those two armaments. That these two you cannot buy. You know, it's stuck to your account. So that's why I think it is worth it. But what do you guys think? Sean Page, you said this is what I'll pay $2,300 for. Maybe $2,500 max. Really though? This is a recent Zenith owner. $2,500, really? Nah. If you're saying that, you probably don't understand the value of those two armaments. Is my opinion. Like those two armaments alone is worth more than $2,500 in my opinion. Double inscription with special inscription on one of them. You cannot buy this. All right. We have 8 votes. We're dead split on 50-50, guys. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'm glad. Anyways, we're dead split, guys. We're dead split on 50-50. I'm gonna count 10. You guys change your mind, guys, or one more of you vote. Musa, if I have double inscription, would I can I put one special on them? No, you cannot. You cannot do that. If I could, then I would have already made one like that. So this has to be like pulled like this. Alright, it is 9 votes. We have 56% worth it, 44% not worth it. I'll give you guys 10 seconds to change your mind or additional people to vote, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh no, it's 50-50 again. Guys, one more vote. 4, 3, no, not worth it. 2, 1, 0.5. All right, let's close the poll, guys. Let's close the poll. Really? Really, guys? All right. The vote was close. It was 44%. No, 46% not. Wait, 44%? Yeah, it was not worth it. 40 to 50, no, 40 to 56 or something like that. Guys, this account was not worth it? Personally, I think this is worth it. Because of those two armors. Again, you cannot buy this. It's so precious. I dream about having another inscription on my legendary one. Just like FYI. So yes, I personally think that it's worth it. You guys said it's not worth it. I know it's 10K. I know it's 10K. But yeah, double inscription with legendary inscription. I think it's personally worth it. Accounts are cheaper now. The market is so oversaturated. Is that so? Also, this is getting to a point where even the little amount of money, little amount of stats are tilting the scales. Yeah, that is true. What is this account? This is an account that we took a look at the one trade that is selling at the highest price, which is $10,000. So we did a account review off of the listing, and we were doing, was this worth it or not worth it, with the chat. But that was fun, guys. That was fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, because I had a blast of a time. Alright, I hope you guys actually enjoyed this, either on the live stream or the video. And man, it was wild to just realize the fact that we are now able to do this on a site that is, officially approved by Rise of Kingdoms. But very, very cool stuff. Hopefully, for those of you who have put up your listing for whatever price, even if the chat has said it's not worth it, or even if I said it's not worth it, hopefully you guys are not offended by this. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. As always, I'm going to go ahead and close out the recording, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Alright. Peace. Wait, hold on. There you go. Okay, guys. Okay. Man. That was fun. It's just due to a lot of people quitting. The new official market, Lilith, you can get SVIP accounts with 2K. Oh, well, this account actually had a lot more than 2K. Again, I think it's just, I'm just talking about those two armaments. Like, the fact that you have 2 legendary armament double inscriptions with brutal, which is going to give you attack, which is actually, something that is going to contribute towards rally or garrison stuff. And then resistant, which is also counterattack damage buff, which is also going to help with your rally or garrison. I gave it a big plus. Bro keeps baiting with the outros. Yeah, a lot of people just left. So yeah, so that's where I gave it a lot of big points. But aside from that, this account is a little bit disappointing just because of the fact that he does not have KVK weapon or helmet as cavalry rally lead. And also at the same time, he doesn't even have it started. Now he is missing also Iconic 5 and crit on, I think, some of the accessories too. Yeah, his Horn of Fury is Iconic 2. Ring of Doom is the one that's critted is Iconic 2, right? So that's very disappointing. The only other thing, yeah, but those two armaments save the account's value in my opinion. Like, everything else is changeable, but those two is not changeable. You do not get to keep this. Like, I do not get to have those, you know? And I just have to get really, really lucky. You still have a better armament? Do you? Well, you might have a better armament. Like, my armament might actually be better than this right now, at this very moment. But he can reroll this attack anytime. He can reroll this health into all damage and make it better, you know? So, yeah. So that's why I said this account, I think, is worth 10,000 in my opinion. Again, just personal opinion. It is what it is. Yo, Buzz. You want to see it? Yeah, sure. Why not? Send it. Give me a hot minute. Yo. Solid. Hey, how's it going, man? I don't know how to send his account. Bro, can I ask a small question? You can ask a big question too. Only if you like the stream. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm like 10 away from hitting the... Yeah, I'm 10 legendary armaments away from hitting the pity. So that's not too bad. What's Zenith cycle? What is the next Zenith skin? I think it is 20% cavalry defense, I think. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% certain on it, but I think it is 20% cavalry defense. Am I gonna push for it? No. No. I don't even have speed ups. If I do, I might plan for 20% cavalry health skin, which is gonna be so competitive. But yeah, if I do, that's the one that I'm gonna be pushing for. And I'll probably need to up my spending by a lot. Yeah, I'm not going for anything lower than anything that is not health. Cavalry, infantry, archer. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Seokjun. Appreciate it, sir. 감사합니다. We got a Korean audience here. No problem, Solid, man. No problem. Man, my neck is like dying. What is this? Who is this? Oh, look at that. Yeah, that is really good. Did you buy this account again too, man? Yeah, this is really, really good. Yes, this is better. Buzz, why do you keep buying the accounts that you're not even gonna use, man? Yeah, you bought this account again, didn't you? Yeah, this is really, really good. Like, regardless of anything, yeah, this is probably the most overpowered. Yeah, this is probably one of the most overpowered armors that I've seen in Rise of Kingdoms. Yeah, you do not get better than 1.5% all damage on top of 1.7% all damage with 3.5% defense and 2.9% attack. Yeah, that is OP. That deserves a Hall of Fame, man. That deserves a Hall of Fame. How about your whole setup? Show your whole setup, man. I want to see. I want to see how good it is. Okay, let's see. Intrepid. Okay, for full legendary, 3.2% all damage. Your health and all damage is really good. Attack and defense could use some improvement. You're missing 3.5% attack, 2.4% defense. How about the equipment? Oh, you're missing some equipment. But it's going towards the right direction though. Yeah, in like 2 to 3 KVK, this account could possibly have one of the best archer rally. Yeah, this has best rally potential. Best archer rally. Yeah, this account has a best archer rally in the game potential, man. Man, good job. Yeah, this account is really, really good. The only thing that is missing is the Hydra's Blast and Ancestral Knight. If you get those to Iconic 5... Yeah, I do not recall seeing a better setup for archers. Just because of this. Just because of that 1.5% all damage. And needless to say, you need to reroll a lot of attack. Like this one, you need to reroll. This one, you need to reroll. This one, you need to reroll both attack and defense. But once you're done refining, I think you do have the potential. For archer. Yeah. But yeah, just keep working on this one. I think you'll be fine. As of right now, though, yeah, you cannot be top 10 because of whatever you're missing on those two. Right? This, although it's like small buff, it still is like 1%, 2% of total all damage. Same deal here too. So iconic 5 both of them. And then reset the armaments. And then like transmutate those as soon as you can. And maybe get some all damage onto Hunter and Balance. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to even like reroll this. You should just go ahead and get inscriptions and then get 2% all damage or 1.9% all damage and then reroll defense and attack because the rolls on these are kind of low. And then I think you have the best archer setup potentially. Just from this one armament. I'm also rerolling every stats. I spend 200 stones. Spend more, man. Spend more. Doesn't end on 200 stones, man. It doesn't end on 200 stones, and you should try to find all damage on those 2 slots, and then inscribe legendary inscriptions on those. Right now, it's kind of meh. Yeah, but once you have those adjustments made, I think this does have the best archer setup potential eventually, just because of that one armament that you have. Johnny, I got 2 more accounts recently. I have no idea why he does that, Johnny. Don't ask him. You're gonna max the Hydra Blast this game. Okay, that's good. That's good. Anyways, guys, my neck hurts. I am dying. My neck hurts from the one trade video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video and stream. If you guys did, please go ahead and drop me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna go now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Buzz buys his accounts. He doesn't even play on all of them. He like plays on one of them rarely. So I don't know why he does that. People with money, what people with money do in nowadays. I don't know why he does it. Anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, guys. And I'll see you all in the next video, guys. Next live stream. Peace.